My sister stole my dream job, so I made her wish come true. Ever since we were kids, my sister Emily believed she was destined for greatness. My parents believed it too. When she won a school debate, they threw a party. When I won a National Science Award, they said, "That's nice, honey." Growing up, it became clear Emily was the star, and I was the supporting act. I learned to live with it, until she crossed the line I couldn't ignore. After years of hard work, I finally got shortlisted for a dream position at a top AI firm in Seattle. It was the kind of job that could change my life. I spent nights perfecting my portfolio, preparing for interviews, and even learning advanced modeling techniques just to stand out. Then came the final round, an in-person panel with the company directors. The night before, my phone buzzed with a text from Emily. "Proud of you, sis. You're gonna crush it." Except I didn't. I showed up the next morning only to find her name on the sign-in sheet. Emily had shown up pretending to be me. She'd used my portfolio, my work, and introduced herself under my name. I didn't believe it until I got the rejection email. "We've decided to move forward with another candidate who demonstrated exceptional interpersonal skills." 2 days later, Emily came home glowing. She announced she'd been offered a consulting position. When I asked how, she smirked and said, "Some people just know how to talk to the right people." That's when I checked the company website. There she was, my sister, listed under my qualifications. I was shaking. I showed my parents, expecting outrage. Instead, my mom said, "She just borrowed your experience, sweetie. Family helps family." That's when something in me snapped. For the next 2 months, I became Emily's biggest supporter, or so she thought. I offered to help her manage her projects since she wasn't used to corporate systems. She happily gave me access to her work email, Slack, and project files. Then I began collecting everything. Every time she missed a deadline, copied my past research, or sent incomplete data to clients, I logged it. Every time she talked trash about her boss in company emails, I backed it up. Every time she leaked confidential prototypes to her influencer boyfriend for content, I screenshotted it. Then I packaged it neatly, timestamps, evidence, and a detailed report, and sent it anonymously to the compliance department. 2 weeks later, her face turned white at breakfast. Her company laptop had been locked, and her access revoked. By noon, she was escorted out of the building for gross misconduct and breach of confidentiality. She blamed me immediately. "You ruined my life," she screamed. I just looked at her and said, "You stole mine first." A month later, I got an unexpected email. Apparently, after investigating Emily, they'd reviewed her files and recognized that the original work belonged to me. They offered me a position, citing integrity and technical excellence. When I walked into the same office she'd been escorted out of, I passed by her old desk, still half empty. For the first time in my life, Emily didn't look like the miracle child. She looked like someone who finally learned the cost of stealing someone else's dream. Follow for more.